Okay, some breaking news just coming into CNN. We are learning of reports of a bombing on the metro in St. Petersburg. Right now, let's go straight to CNN's Matthew Chan. She's standing by in Moscow. Matthew, what have you been able to piece together?
Hey, Christy. Well, details, of course, very sketchy. This early stage, it's just within the last few minutes that social media reports started to emerge about an explosion on a metro station in St. Petersburg. It's now being reported by the Russian state media, the TASS news agency, that an explosion has hit a metro station in the center of St. Petersburg. Emergency services, according to state media, are on the scene, and there are casualties reported. Now, there are still photographs and video that's been circulated on the internet showing some very violent scenes, some scenes of bloodshed, and some scenes of the station, which has been described as, or named as, Sinaya Square, which is right in the center of St. Petersburg, engulfed in smoke. As I say, the platform, the corridors around this area. There's also stills pictures rather, of a train with what appear to be its doors blown off, and the splattering of blood marks around, along with a few apparent casualties on the floor on the platform. Beyond that, we don't have any information. It's still not been confirmed to us by the Emergency Situations Ministry, that normally take the lead in situations like this, about what the circumstances are. But we are getting plenty of reports on Russian state media. Let me just repeat them to you. An explosion has hit a metro station in the center of St. Petersburg. Emergency services are at the scene, or at least on their way to the scene. And it is being reported by Russian state media that there are casualties. That's been accompanied by stills photographs and video that's been posted online, showing these very chaotic and traumatic scenes in what state media has named as Sinaya Square metro station, which, as I say, Christy, is right in the center of the Russian city of St. Petersburg. We are seeing lots of images that are being posted on social media, looking at the aftermath of this explosion, and they're pretty devastating scenes. You can see smoke-filled corridors. The doors of the metro train have apparently been blown off. There are casualties on the platform, and splashes of blood on the walls of the metro station. And so some pretty horrific photographs, as stills images and video, that are emerging now on social media, giving testimony to what it looks like an absolutely terrible incident that's taken place in the Sinaya Square metro station, and that's a metro station right in the center of St. Petersburg, Russia's second biggest city. We're also hearing on Russian state media that at least 7 other metro stations in St. Petersburg have been closed down in the aftermath of this attack. And it's not clear whether attacks have taken place on those metro stations as well. At this point, that seems unlikely, but at least 7 have been closed down.